Test, test. It's on now. Wow. Nobody took a knee. You know, this whole narrative about the police out to get black people, the whole thing is complete and total BS. You know that, don't you? I'm in LA, and the coach of the Clippers named Doc Rivers, he just got fired. After a loss, he sits down at the table with a stat sheet, goes over exactly what happened with the game, goes over all the stats, blocks, assists, field throw percentage, three-point percentage, how many steals there were, all this stuff. Because in order to succeed in his profession, he has to connect the dots and be logical. George Floyd dies, Jacob Blake gets shot. What does Doc Rivers say? Has a press conference, he goes, why does this keep happening? LeBron James. Armin Arbery gets killed. LeBron James tweets out and says, black people are afraid to leave their homes. Same guy, after a game, whether he loses or wins, sits down, analytically goes over exactly what happened. Who did what wrong, very logical, connects the dots, uses stats. When it comes to this, why does this keep happening? Where does that same mind apply to this? The same mind would be asking things like, let's see, how many times do the police interact with civilians every year? 50 million times. Out of that, how many people are arrested every year? 11 million. How many cops are assaulted? 60,000. How many civilians are killed by the police? Out of a population of 350 million, 1,000. Almost all of them resisting arrest with a weapon or resisting arrest violently. When you get down to white cops killing unarmed black people, of that 1,000, you're talking about less than 4% of the total. And unarmed does not mean not dangerous. Michael Brown was unarmed, but his DNA was found on the officer's gun. So he was reasonably perceived as a threat. Of the cops who were killed last year, there were 60 of them, 40% of them were killed by blacks. Of the homicides in this country, 50% are black victims. Almost all of the black victims are killed by other blacks. So you're looking at a handful of unarmed blacks killed last year, 25, versus 7,000 blacks killed mostly by other blacks last year. But they don't care about that. They just care about it when a white cop kills a black person. That's when they care. Do you know there are more unarmed whites killed every year than unarmed blacks? Name one. Media couldn't care less. It's designed to manipulate you, to make you angry, and Democrats want you to be angry and pull that lever for the Democrats at 95% because of the perception of racial injustice on the part of cops and the perception that Democrats care about that and Republicans don't. We are being manipulated. Hollywood does it too. I was just talking to a gentleman from